even have the energy to argue as they plummet at 100 meters per second. Soon Xiaomei realizes there's no time to waste and jumps right out. Xiao Shuai, who doesn't have a parachute, is stunned, but with no other options, he has to jump too. Surprisingly, even in the vast sky, he manages to get hit by a falling crate. Luckily, this hit helps him catch up with Xiaomei, who has a parachute. He pulls the parachute on the crate, and their fall slows down. Xiao Shuai lets out a sigh of relief as they plunge into the sea with the cargo. Using their impressive skills, the two of them escape danger and end up drifting aimlessly across the water. Just then, Xiaomei spots land, and the two of them swim ashore. A local man asks what happened, and Xiao Shuai explains they just fell out of a car that dropped from a plane. Surprisingly, the man says he's experienced something just like that before. The two look at each other, thinking he's just making things up, and walk away. The man gets a bit annoyed, feeling that young people today have no manners or respect. Xiao Shuai then discovers a new clue. The key is actually a compass. He opens the cross and sticks it into the map. Now that they've found the true location of the treasure, he wants to wake Xiaomei, but she hesitates because Black Widow and her crew have arrived too. At dawn, Xiaomei finds a clue and makes up her mind. Xiao Shuai wakes up, finds a note, and realizes Xiaomei has gone off on her own. He opens the bottle and realizes that's where the real treasure is hidden, so he heads out too. Black Widow notices they're heading in different directions, but decides to follow Xiao Shuai. Xiao Shuai finds an entrance that looks just like the one on the map. But there's no path ahead. He jumps down, finds the entrance, and discovers a hidden world inside. Inside, there are two ancient sailing ships anchored. He swims over, and to his surprise, Dashan is there too, with barrels packed full of gold. They're both stunned. Suddenly, Black Widow arrives, and the two have to hide. Black Widow calls in a helicopter to airlift the two ships out. Just like that, the sailboats start flying through the sky. It's an unbelievable sight. Dashan hurriedly stuffs a bag full of gold, and the two of them get ready to hijack the helicopter. With their impressive skill, they take out Karami, and Dashan climbs up to seize control of the helicopter. The two pilots can't stop him. Meanwhile, Huaji notices something's off and heads over too. Karami and his men fire grappling hooks, and the two ships start a wild chase. Meanwhile, Xiao Shuai spots a cannonball and gets an idea. He lights the fuse on an old cannon and fires it, sending the plane that Black Widow is on flying. Seeing things go south, Black Widow jumps onto their helicopter. She drops the ship's anchor, which hooks onto the helicopter, nearly causing all the gold to fall out. Dashan switches to autopilot, and at the last second, he throws the gold at Huaji, knocking her down and saving Xiao Shuai. Huaji looks up and gets hit by a falling sailboat. The two escape safe, though they regret losing the treasure. But it turns out Xiao Shuai had hidden some gold in his pocket, and Dashan is overjoyed when he finds out. In the end, the two come away with something, but the treasure itself isn't what matters most. The real treasure is the exciting and intense journey itself.